I am currently building an armored Hermes cosplay, and this is how I'm making the finger armor. None of this is probably correct. This is the first attempt I did. I saw a tutorial that said to put a glove on, wrap it up with painter's tape. I'm going to save you all a lot of time here and say don't fucking do that. That was the biggest mess, the biggest waste of time, and I found a way that was so much freaking easier. Just don't. Like, I did this method for the rest of my armor, but for my hands, just don't do it. Highly don't recommend. Zero out of 10. So what I ended up doing is a little kit project. Traced my hand and then decided to draw what I wanted. Now here's the important parts, right? Is you want to keep in mind what you want to be on top. So I wanted these little points to be on top. In order to do that, I wanted to seamlessly on the side connect. So these little like notches right there are where they're going to connect, and that's going to be on top. This is very important. Then I just took some painter's tape, traced it, cut it out, and here we are, right? So once they're all cut out, I sat there and made sure to label them because there are 5 fingers. We want to make sure we don't mess them up. Once I cut them out, because they are small, I went ahead and decided to just smooth out the edges, even everything out, make it look really nice. And then this is where I decided I was going to experiment. I have never, ever sewed with EVA foam before. Now this is only an inch. My entire project is only with this like small inch whatever EVA foam that I bought. Might be smaller than that, to be honest. But I am just kind of stitching the sides, and then right here where I'm knotting it, I'm literally putting it in between the 2 pieces and creating a knot so that it's a seamless knot that I'll have to worry about later. Now this doesn't have to be perfect. 1, we're going to cover up where we are stitching, but 2, this is also going to be glued onto an actual glove. This is just the armor from on top. So I wasn't too worried about if this didn't work perfectly or if it didn't look nice, because I already knew what the process was going to be like. Now, this is time consuming, but I don't think it's the worst. I spent, I would say, about 10 to 15 minutes per finger between the entire process of cutting it, dremeling it, sewing it, all of it, minus the painting, which I don't show the painting here, but I am literally just going to end up covering up with some gold paint that I've been using for the rest of it. This entire project has just been a super big learning experience in general. Like, I have tried a bunch of things that I just wasn't sure if it was going to work, and so far everything has worked very nicely. So once I got all the pieces together, you know, just made sure everything was good, made sure everything bent well, made sure everything was nice and secure, went ahead and got my little knot done. And then I went ahead and took little super glue and these little pearls that I use for my Poseidon cosplay, and I just put them to cover them up because we want this to look like armor. So I wanted it to look like it was going to, like it was welded together. And once it's done and painted, this is what it's going to look like. I still have to do the detailing, but I am so proud with this. Ugh.